Todd talked in his last Distinctive Properties show about the power of our IQO system, and we want to make sure that we are utilizing all of its capacities, and one of the things it can do for us is send out our company newsletter on behalf of you. So instead of having to go out and use New Panda or whatever else is out there for your newsletter, Constant Contact, MailChimp, you name it, we want to try to keep this in-house so that we can do more for you, offer you more services so that you can go out and be the real estate agent that we know you can be, because you're not worried about buttons to push and what have you. So in the next few minutes, Alexi is going to tell you all about how to get your contacts from whatever spreadsheet they're in right now into IQO, if they're not there already, and then how to get those contacts into your newsletter recipient list so that on Wednesday, May 3rd, you can trust that that newsletter is going to all of your clients that care about the local market news. So here's Lexi with just a couple of really brief trainings, and then I'll be back in just a couple of minutes to maybe put a bow on this IQO newsletter launch. I think you're going to love it.
Hi, in this training session, I'm going to show you how you can easily import your contact list. Go ahead and save all of your contacts in a CSV file. You can have as many fields across the top as you need, and if by any chance they aren't already in IQ Office, you can create custom fields. So go ahead and keep as many as you need. At the very last column, go ahead and add contact type, and fill in down for every single one of your contacts who they are. Are they family? Are they a buyer? Are they past client? Are they sphere of influence? Are they board members? Just go ahead and fill that out, and that way later on when you're creating specific emails, it's going to make it really easy to send those to the groups of people who you want to. Once your CSV file is saved, go ahead and come into IQ Office, hover over Customer Relations, come down to Administration, and click on Import Contact. This is going to take you into the Import Contact wizard. Click Next here at the bottom. Go ahead and then choose the file you want to import. First row contains field names. Yes. It's a CSV. I want it into context, and it's not from a specific lead source. Go ahead and click Next at the bottom. Then you can go ahead and match the columns to make sure that the appropriate fields match up correctly. Here at the top, it's going to tell you the columns that you had named in your CSV file. Then down here, you can go ahead and match them up. Like I said, if by any chance in this list, it doesn't have the field name that you need for your contact, you can create custom fields, and I'll show you how to do that in a separate training. So we'll go ahead and choose first name, last name, email, company, and contact type. And again, having this contact type is going to make it very easy moving forward to send emails to appropriate groups of people. Go ahead and click Next at the bottom. It's going to tell you how many fields are selected, how many total contacts it's going to import, and the first line is being skipped 1 because you don't want it to import first name, last name, email, etc. Go ahead and click Next, and it's going to begin the importing process. This file has 820 contacts, so it's going to show you 1 to 100, 100 to 200, 300 to 400, and etc. If you need any help importing your contacts or have any questions on the contact management, be sure and let us know. In this training, I'm going to show you how you can add contacts to the company newsletter. Log into your IQ Office, hover over the Marketing tab, scroll down to My Campaigns, click on My Campaigns. You'll notice there's gray tabs here across the top. We'll go into Company Campaigns, go to your specific area's newsletter campaign. So you can see Montrose newsletter campaign, Steamboat newsletter campaign, Grand Junction newsletter campaign. We go to the next page. Here's the Sun Valley newsletter campaign and Vail newsletter campaign. Click on the campaign, You'll see up here on the gray tabs, you've got the Events tab. If you want to see what the newsletter is looking like, you can hover over Actions and click Preview, and it will show you the current newsletter for that month. They'll be labeled right over here. You can see this one is for April. To add people, you'll click on Recipients, and you can simply select your contacts and contact types. If you have your contacts imported into IQ Office and grouped by contact type, it's going to make it much easier to simply select your contact type versus adding individual contacts. Once you add recipients to this, the newsletter will automatically go out on the date shown here on your behalf. You do not have to come back in here and resend it or do anything. It will automatically go. Again, if you have any questions, let us know.
Thanks, Alexi, queen of IQO and trainings, and man, she knows a lot of stuff. Anyway, I hope that's helpful and that you can get your contacts into your IQO database and you can get your newsletter off to them on Wednesday, May 3rd, which is when it goes out. The nice thing is you're going to get those contacts in there and automatically it's going to send. You don't have to think about it or worry about it. As the newsletter improves, we will have a function where you can edit some of it and put in your own 2 cents. But for right now, we just want to have a company office-based newsletter that gave some stats, gave some information about the area, and that you could feel comfortable sending to your clientele. We are always here for you. We want to make your jobs as real estate agents the best they can be. We want you to be able to work better, and we think that this is going to be part of that campaign. The more you know, the more you sell. This has been Derek in Sun Valley. Thanks. Bye.